Jets lose to the Chiefs in a very close game that nobody saw coming. Final score 23-20. The Jets sadly lose though. But this game, no one expected us to win, but the fact that it was close and competitive until the fourth quarter, there were things that did not go the Jets' way, namely the referees, which we'll get to later. And the Jets, they went toe-to-toe with the reigning Super Bowl champions. You know what? I'm not one to preach moral victories, but the loss stings right now. It really hurts because the Jets had a legit chance to beat the Chiefs at home and stun the world. But considering all things, I don't think anybody expected a close game, but that was what we got. So, first takeaway, Zach Wilson, arguably his best game as a Jets quarterback. This game is up there with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers one back from 2021. Zach Wilson was legitimately looking like an NFL quarterback. And, that sounds shocking to say based on what we've seen the past two games this season and 2022, but Zach Wilson was on his game today. He looked decisive. He knew where to go with the football. He was, for the most part, very accurate, and I think that's mainly due to the offensive play calling finally opening up the door for some deeper shots, utilizing Zach Wilson's strengths and skill sets, which is attacking down the field with his massive arm. Jetsons have been pounding the table. Let's take some deep shots. And what do you know? The minute the Jets finally start stretching the field more in the passing game, Zach Wilson looks like a competent quarterback, and the Jets can actually move the ball downfield and have sustained drives. So, who would have thought that? But I'm so glad that this finally came to fruition. It's about time. The Jets offense looked legit tonight. And Zach Wilson was asked to throw 39 times. 39 times. That's a hell of a lot. And we only ran the ball with the running backs 12 times total. 12 times. So I am a little bit disappointed that we ran away from the run game once the passing game was working so well, though, because I think that is the perfect opportunity to get guys like Breece Hall those explosive plays like we did see that on that one play, or I think it was like a 40-yard run or whatnot. But Zach Wilson, he was accurate. He looked like he was on his game. He threw some really beautiful balls, some nice back shoulder passes. That was impressive to see. That reminds me of why he was drafted. So this is really encouraging, and you know what? We lost this game, but the number one takeaway has to be that Zach Wilson, he's earned himself at least one more game. Zach Wilson has instilled a lot of faith and confidence in the locker room after this football game because of the way he played today. He played like a legit quarterback that could win this team games. Now, it sucks that he dropped the snap, and that sort of led to the game-ending drive. It sucks. It is his fault. But all things considered, this Zach Wilson start was amazing. And if you have to nitpick that one play to say that he shouldn't be the starting quarterback, then I think you're just being way too hypocritical and just unreasonable because he played really good today. But the Jets offense, we're moving the ball. The offensive line actually stood up for the most part. That's also one of the pleasant surprises. Maybe this new offensive line combination with Elijah Vera-Tucker at right tackle, Joe Tippmann at right guard, and Mekhi Becton at left tackle, this could be the way the Jets play the rest of the season. And you know what? I thought we looked pretty good. Mekhi Becton had some plays where he was not looking too good, but for the most part, this Jets offensive line was creating holes in the running game, and they were also pass blocking for Zach Wilson, giving him that time to be accurate and throw some strikes down the field. So I was very impressed with that. And the defense, they sucked at the start of the game. We were all pissed off. I thought it was going to be a long day. But they really tightened up after that first quarter. They only gave up 6 points the rest of the game. 6 points. That's pretty dang good. That is really good. The Jets finally started to get pressure on Mahomes. It was about time. That was the key to winning this game, from what I mentioned in the preview video. And wouldn't you look at that? The Jets had a close competitive 3-point loss to the Chiefs because the defensive line got some pressure. But it is unfortunate because the Jets defense, they were making stands, third downs, those were the issue. And the bigger issue were the flags, the Sauce Gardner one. That one infuriates me because I'll be real, you don't lose football games by flags because you have multiple chances throughout the game. We could talk about the drives where the Jets stalled on offense. We could talk about not going for it on 4th and 1, which is my big critique of this game in Robert Saleh's. We should have went for it there instead of kicking the long field goal with 0 line. When you're playing the Chiefs, you have to play to win the game, as Herm Edwards say. You play to win the game, not to lose, especially against the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. that was a key mistake that Robert Saleh definitely needs to rethink in the future if that situation ever happens again. I mean, you cannot be doing that there. But anyways, back to what I was saying with the flag. The Sauce Gardner flag, that was complete BS. The ref waited until after the interception to throw the flag, and he double clutched it too. He was like, and then he threw it. Disgusting, horrible. It really negated an amazing stop, and you know what? The Jets could have marched down the field and won the game. Or maybe we didn't. Maybe Zach would have threw a pick. Who knows? That's why I'm saying that this flag didn't necessarily cost us the game, but it was infuriating, and it's disappointing. But the silver lining from this game, in my opinion, is the Jets. They showed like they were a true. They showed like they were a complete team for the most part today. Overall, I thought we played great on defense. On offense, we played good. We played pretty good for our standards, which I know the bar is very low, but we looked like an NFL offense today. The Chiefs have a really good defense too. They were 6th heading into this game, so don't think that they were a bad offensive unit by any means. They're a good good defensive unit. Excuse me. And their special teams are also really good too. So the Jets, they showed up in all 3 stages of the game: offense, defense, and special teams. But the Chiefs ended up making more plays than we did, and the refs did not help us at all. But the Jets had chances. I'll say that. The DJ Reed one where he was running at Mahomes full sprint. If he makes contact with Mahomes, who knows? He could pull Jamal Adams like what Jamal Adams did against the Giants and Daniel Jones back in 2019. But overall, you know what? My emotions, they're getting the best of me because I hate losing. I want to win. The Jets were so close. So close. This is the most exciting game besides the Buffalo one by far. And it sucks that we ended up losing. But if I am going to take a step back from a broader perspective as a Jets fan, I have to be encouraged with this game. And especially when we're going up against the Denver Broncos next week, there's a lot at stake. If the Jets lose, then it's seriously time to press the panic button. But this close loss to the Chiefs, you know what? The hand is off of the panic button for now. We can breathe. We have some good things to talk about with this team now. And that in itself is encouraging, going toe-to-toe with the reigning Super Bowl champions. So let me know what you think about this game. Love to hear your thoughts. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.